going to do a math lesson on fractions. So before we get started, just please make sure you guys are paying attention because there's a lot of movement and a lot of directions that are going to be given, okay? So to start off with our fractions, we're going to play a little game with our group. So I need one person from each group of four to come up here. Brent, Soraya, Zach, and Seisha. So just grab this. And work with your group to finish this activity. And let me know when your group finishes the fraction chart. Chase, help your group, please. Here, give Chase one so he can work on it. Put it more towards the middle so everyone can see. That's it? Let's see. Good. I don't know. You just turned 12. Good job.
2/3, right?
Which one are you on? Which one?
This one.
9, 10. Which has 10 pieces and only half of them?
Is this right? Is this right?
What are you telling me? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, can you clean up the pieces for me and then put them in the box over here? Guys, did it?
Guys.
Okay.
This one.
Good job. Alright, can you guys put that in the box for me? Oops, sorry. Good. Yeah. Alright, good job. Can you guys put that in the box for me?
That's right, one shot.
Oh, is it yours?
No. Yeah, all of them. Yep. Because Chase.
Alright, if you're done, put the pieces in the box.
Because Chase wasn't even helping. Did we get a piece
No?
No. He wasn't even helping.
Yes, you help us on the next
We had to
activity,
do
okay?
it. Yeah. We had to do it.
Okay. How many pieces are colored here? So, is it
It's just this.
1, right? How many pieces are
Yeah,
there?
we colored it Tony.
And how many total are there? And how many are dark? So which one is the right answer that goes there? Good. Alright, we can put that away.
Now look. Those are fine.
Alright. Thank you. Okay, so I know we played that game before, but it was just a little review for our lesson that we're going to do today. So, I'm just going to draw an example of a fraction up on the board. Just anybody know what the bottom part of a fraction is called? It has a really weird name. It starts with a D. Alright. Huh?
No.
Yes. Yeah.
Divide.
Close. Alright, it's the denominator. Okay? Does anyone, what does the bottom part of a fraction tell us?
Tell us what half that we got.
How many you have?
Yeah.
Okay. And does anyone know what the top part of a fraction is called? The bottom is the denominator. Anyone know what the top part's called? Starts with an N. It's a tough word. Brent? Sorry if you guys don't. It's a big word. Okay, it's the numerator. What does the top part tell us?
How many
Okay, good. How many pieces of the whole? Okay, good job. Alright. Well, we won't always have pictures that are perfectly broken up for us like you guys had on those cards. So sometimes we'll just have a group of objects. Like these starbursts, I'll just have a group of them. Alright, so I'm just going to pour some out. Okay. So, the first thing I want to do when trying to find fractions is count how many make the whole or total part. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're just going to do 10 because that's a lot. Okay. So I want to write down how many total starbursts I have.
10.
10. Alright, good job. 10 starbursts. Okay. So if this is the whole, if I have a fraction, is that going to go on the top or the bottom?
Bottom.
Alright, let's raise our hands.
Top.
Say Sean. Why will it go on the bottom?
Because that's the denominator.
The denominator, good job. Yeah, and what does the denominator tell us?
It's with at the same,
What's them out? Destiny, can you help them out?
The bottom part tells us how many things it is.
Total, all together, right? Okay, good. So now if I want to find the fractions of each of these different colors, I'm going to first separate them by color. So we have red, orange, pink, and yellow. Okay, I have 2 orange, 3 red, 3 pink, and 2 yellow. Now I want to turn these into fractions. So if I have 2 orange starbursts, that's going to be 2 out of 10. That's a fraction for the orange. If I want to find out the fraction for the, sorry, yes? For the orange, we have 2 oranges. And then for the red is 3 out of 10. Good. What about for the pink?
3 out of 10.
3 out of 10.
And then yellow?
2 out of 10.
Yellow.
Alright. Alright. Now we're going to let you guys come up here, and we're going to use a different amount of starbursts. Okay. William, can you come up here and grab a handful of starbursts for me? Alright, grab a handful and put them. Alright. Okay, you go sit down. Alright, Zach, can you come up here and sort these for me? Actually, let's count them first. How many total starbursts do we have up here? Can you count them out? That was 15. Alright, good job. Can you write 15 up there on the board for me? that is a lot. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Alright. Chase, can you come up here and count the number of yellow starbursts for me? Come on up.
Chase, go.
It's okay.
Anthony Jackson.
He's got it. 2? Okay, can you write 2 yellow up there for me? Here's a mark. You can use any color. Let's write it right here. 2 yellow. Just press a little harder. Okay? And how about yellow? Let's write a Y for yellow or something like that. Yellow. Alright, good job. Thank you. Okay. Javari, can you come up here and count the orange ones for me? Alright. Can you write that up there? Orange. Alright, I'm just gonna write orange. Okay. Soraya, can you come up and count the pink ones for me? Here's your paper. Thank you. Alexis, can you come count the red one? Thank you. Okay, now that we have each of our colors sorted, we can make them into fractions, right? Brent, can you come up here and make the yellow starburst into a fraction? What's our bottom going to be? Can anyone help them out? Anyone know? Javari?
15.
Good job. And why is it 15? Why is the bottom 15?
All 15.
That's how many we have total, right? Great job. Awesome. Okay. Destiny, can you come up and do the orange ones for me? What number is going to be on the bottom, Dre? And our fraction? Huh? And why is it 15? Is it how many we have total, or that's what number goes on the bottom, right? How many we have total? Okay. Marissa, can you come do the pink ones for us? William, what number is going to be on the bottom?
15.
How many? How many do we have total? How many total starbursts? Zach counted them for us. Good job. So that's going to go at the bottom. Pink, right? You can write it right here next to the pink ones. How many pink ones do we have? Okay. 6 out of how many total? How many did Zach count up for us? Good job. Alright. Dre hasn't gotten over here. Dre, have you been up here yet? Alright, let's do the red ones. Can you do that fraction for me? You just grab a mark. Okay. So, how many red starbursts do we have? Okay, so that's going to go on the top or the bottom. Why will it go on the top? what goes on the bottom? The total number of Starbursts that we have, right? The whole part. So how many did Zach count out for us? In the beginning. How many total Starbursts do we have? Good job. Sorry. Alright, yeah, you're good. Thank you so much. Alright, so we just completed writing our fractions for each of the different colors, okay? So now we're going to split up into groups. And, okay, I need Alexis, William, Brent, Jabari, Chase, and Marissa. Grab your sheet and then go sit at your desk. If I did not call your name, please go in the reading center and play a math game with flashcards or what we just did with the fraction lotto game, okay? And then we'll switch in a little bit.
Okay.
Chase?
Chase, you can sit right here. Sit at your desk. Yes.
Okay. So this is a worksheet that we're going to fill out, and we need... Huh? Yes.
I do.
Alright, don't open them yet. Actually, can you guys come up here for me? Just sit off good. Frank, you sit there. Frank, you sit at desk, please. Can you sit at desk, though? Thanks. Alright. Okay. Alright, you can open the bag. Don't eat them until I tell you to, okay? You're gonna ruin your worksheet if you eat them. No, it's hard, but you'll get to eat them when you're done, I promise. And put M&Ms on your napkin. There you go. Alright, we're going to complete this worksheet, and it's by yourself, okay? So please do not help out your neighbor. I'm going to read them out loud, though. What? You're not going to start? Alright, the first one. How many total M&Ms were in your bag? So each person is going to be different, so if you look at your neighbors, it's not going to help you. Write it down on your worksheet when you get it. Number 1. How many M&Ms are in your bag? Write it next to number 1. Don't go on to the second one until I say, okay? Alexis, got that down? Chase, how many M&Ms are in your bag? No, Chase, did you count your M&Ms? Alright, you can start sorting them by color while you wait for your partners to finish. Alright, number 2. How many brown M&Ms were in your bag? So in your bag, how many do you have? Write it down. Get it? Alright, good job. Everyone have it down? Alright. Number 3. How many blue M&Ms were in your bag? Remember, this is just what we did up on the board. We're doing it by color now before we write our fractions. Good job, William. Number 4. How many green M&Ms were in your bag? Number, you got that, Chase? Number 5. How many yellow M&Ms were in your bag? Alexis, you got how many yellow ones are done? How many yellow M&Ms are in your bag? how many red M&Ms in your bag? Stay with the group, don't go ahead. How many orange M&Ms were in your bag? Alright, now we're going to start writing our fractions on this part. So it says, what fractional part of your bag of M&Ms is brown? So remember how we made the fractions up here for each of the colors? However many you have total is going to be on the top or bottom. Javari? Bottom, very good. Okay, so let's write a fraction for the number of brown M&Ms in our bag. Right next to number 8. Trying to remember what we did on the board together. How we wrote those fractions.
Is that right?
How many do you have total?
It's this.
How many total M&Ms do you have? 17, right? So the total goes on the top and the bottom. Okay, so let's write 17. And then how many brown do you have? How many brown M&Ms do you have? So that's going to go on the top. We're writing fractions now, just like we did in the board. These are our fractions right here, guys. Fractions. But we're done, yeah. Alright, number 9. What fractional part of your bag of M&Ms is blue? So the bottom number is always going to be the same because we always have the same number of M&Ms in our bag. Alright, did you get 7? How many do you have total? So that's, we're writing our fractions now. So how many do you have total? Is that on the top or the bottom of a fraction? Right. So what are you going to put on the top of the fraction? How many brown M&Ms do you have? Good job. Okay, so we're going to do the same for the next one. What fraction of your bag is blue? So you're going to do the same thing except for your blue ones. Great job. And how many do you have total? The bottom's always going to be the same for these. Because that's how many, the number of M&Ms you have in your bag is not going to change. How? What fractional part of your bag of M&Ms is green? Slow down, let's wait for our group to catch up, okay? Great job, Jamar. Good. And is the bottom, wait, the bottom's always the same, right, we said? Because we always have the same amount of M&Ms in our bag. So we have 18 here, what should we have here? How many total do we have in our bag? Right, so there's always going to be 18 on the bottom. Okay, we're writing fractions. So what does a fraction look like? Those up there? So if we're writing a fraction, how many do you have in your bag? Yes, the next one. What fractional part of your bag is yellow? Come on.
I already know the answer to this.
Lane, how many do we have total? How many M&Ms? 17. Okay. So we gotta write
35.
a line, right? That helps us make a fraction. Okay. How many total? 3. Out of how many total M&Ms do you have?
35.
It's right here.
Right.
Okay, so you gotta write it.
11 times 11.
Oh, you went ahead. Alright. Alright, the next one. What fractional part of your bag is red? How many total do you have? And you always gotta write it over. How many total? This number right here, always, right? Alright, when you're done, well, the next one is, which one are we on? 12? What fractional part of your bag of M&Ms is red? And the last one is which fractional part is orange? don't eat them yet. Hold on, let me see.
But this.
Good.
That's all y'all sometimes problems.
Great job, Ritz. You got all of this right.
Gets it correct?
Okay. You can eat your M&Ms now.
No.
Don't eat them unless I check your paper, okay?